I know I don't want to be alone. That's for damn sure. If I got to fight, fall, scratch, fight, whatever to keep mine, I got to keep it. I got to do what I got to do. I don't want to be alone.
Rumors started spreading that LeBron James's wife, Savannah, had cheated on him, and now, LeBron has finally opened up about how he really feels. Despite all the drama, he made it clear that he still wants to fight for his marriage. But what shocked everyone the most wasn't just his loyalty, it was what he admitted about love, pain, and the fear of losing everything. When the video clips came out, social media went silent. LeBron, known for being the perfect family man with a clean image for over 20 years, suddenly looked vulnerable. His voice cracked, his hands shook, and he sat across from his wife during a podcast called Everybody's Crazy Star. This wasn't a press event or an ad, it was raw emotion. Some say it wasn't just about love, it was about betrayal. For years, LeBron had avoided every scandal, every rumor, but now people were asking, was he the one who got cheated on? It all began with whispers online, then grew into loud debates. The clips showed LeBron speaking emotionally about relationships, heartbreak, and losing trust. The pain in his voice was real, like he had been hurt by someone close, someone who changed on him without warning.
And don't y'all think it's odd how you could be really into somebody and then off them the next day?
That's crazy.
That one line, off them the next day, went viral on TikTok and YouTube, and fans felt it wasn't just a metaphor, but LeBron expressing how blindsided he felt. Right after that, people started linking his emotional comments to Savannah's recent podcast appearances, where she was seen laughing, sipping wine, and casually saying that everybody's a little crazy in love. While it seemed playful to most, LeBron's fans took it as hidden clues, signs that something was broken behind the scenes. Then came the biggest shock, the theory that LeBron wasn't guilty of cheating, but was actually the one who got cheated on. For the first time, the king wasn't protecting his image, he was trying to protect his peace. LeBron and Savannah had always been seen as the perfect couple, high school sweethearts who built a life together from scratch. But what happens when that solid foundation starts to crack? When even someone like LeBron, the face of loyalty and discipline, starts hinting that things aren't what they seem? As social media kept digging, one theory blew up, that this tension wasn't new, but had been brewing quietly for a long time, hidden from the public eye.
I'm talking to my business partners and shit like that, financial advisors, accountants, all that type of shit. My financial advisor, first thing I told him when he wanted to manage my money, I said, if you steal my money, bro, or I'm broke, bro, I'm letting you know, bro, it ain't gonna be good for me. I swear to God, I really was like that.
That moment wasn't about basketball or money, it was about control, and what happens when someone's been hurt before. Fans started putting the pieces together. The man who built his entire legacy on trust and loyalty suddenly sounded like someone who had lost both. But then things took an unexpected turn. While LeBron was opening up emotionally on one side of the internet, others were digging through old clips suggesting that he might have faced betrayal years ago but chose to stay silent to protect his family's image. That's when Savannah's name began trending, and rumors started flying. Some claimed that during a time when LeBron was constantly traveling, Savannah had allegedly grown closer to someone within their inner circle. It wasn't confirmed as romantic, but the emotional distance was enough to raise questions. Nothing was ever proven, but fans noticed a familiar pattern.
Look in the mirror and say it's not me.
Yep.
It's
the
not
ladies
me.
need to hear that.
And by the way,
y'all
the
be
men
having
too.
Yeah.
The men too, because it's some cutthroat, ruthless ass bitches out here right now. Too.
Now think about that one line. LeBron didn't just say, relationships are hard, he said, ruthless. That's not something you say if everything at home is fine. That's the kind of word you use when you've been through something that really broke you. Just as people thought the drama was dying down, another wave hit, this time from DJ Academics, who's known for stirring things up online. He made a bold claim that dragged LeBron into a whole new scandal, saying that Drake had allegedly helped LeBron cheat during trips to Canada. This brought back old rumors about Drake being involved in NBA stars' personal lives.
Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go on two-mans, okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the whole...
That clip lit the internet on fire, because if it was true, it meant Drake had leverage, and LeBron, one of the most protected figures in sports media, might have been hiding a massive secret for years. But here's the twist, that's not what the public focused on. Instead, people started asking a different question. What if the cheating help went both ways? What if Savannah knew more than anyone realized? What if LeBron's recent openness wasn't a confession of guilt, but a reaction to something she did first? Maybe she was the one who broke the trust, and now he was just tired of holding it all in. When LeBron appeared on that podcast, he seemed calm, but drained, and people noticed his tone.
I met my homies for the first time when I was 7, 8 years old. Then when I got with Vanna, and I was like, oh, this shit is crazy. Oh, this is amazing. I love this shit. I'm like, nah, dead. Next time I'm alone.
At first, it sounded romantic, like a man expressing love for his wife, but to many, it came off as desperation, the kind of thing you say when you're scared of losing someone. LeBron didn't sound like the confident king of the NBA, he sounded like a man who had been kept in the dark before, and the internet caught on fast. Comment sections filled with reactions like, Savannah did something. He's too calm, and others said, that's not a confession, that's heartbreak. Fans began picking apart every moment of the podcast, his expressions, his pauses, the way he spoke, because LeBron James never shows raw emotion unless it's intentional or part of a bigger emotional truth. What shocked people even more was Savannah's silence. She didn't deny the rumors, didn't respond to fans defending LeBron, didn't post anything cryptic, she just focused on promoting her show. She even reposted a clip from their podcast with the caption, "Sometimes love hurts, but growth is messy," and that one line sparked thousands of comments. Was it just motivation or a subtle admission that something really went wrong? Suddenly, the whole narrative flipped, people stopped asking if LeBron cheated and started wondering what he had actually gone through. Even if he had his own flaws, his energy felt like a man still trying to protect the mother of his kids, even if she didn't protect him. But just as things started to settle, a viral video blew everything wide open again. A woman claimed LeBron once waited 3 hours at an airport just to meet her.
This lady got on Beyonce's internet to tell us that LeBron Raymond James waited for her dusty ass in an airport for 3 hours, and she stood him up.
That short video racked up millions of views, but surprisingly, it wasn't the woman people laughed at, it was the idea itself, that LeBron James, a global superstar constantly surrounded by security, would ever risk something like that. And in a strange twist, the clip actually made people believe him more. Because why would a woman make up a story about being stood up by a man accused of cheating, unless she was trying to create chaos in a situation already full of pain? By now, the internet had split in two. Some believed LeBron was secretly living a double life, while others were convinced he was quietly dealing with betrayal behind closed doors. Either way, LeBron had cracked open the image of perfection just enough to show that even kings carry scars. Then came the part no one expected, the name Drake entering the drama. Suddenly, what seemed like gossip turned serious, especially when it came from someone with inside access. DJ Academics, known for exposing secrets and stirring celebrity drama, claimed he heard directly from Drake that LeBron wasn't as innocent as people believed. According to him, LeBron used to fly out to Canada for private trips, and Drake allegedly helped arrange the company.
Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go on two-mans, okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the whole—
The internet went wild over this. It wasn't some gossip site or a random TikToker making theories. This was a major voice in hip-hop accusing LeBron James of cheating, with Drake somehow involved. Within hours, hashtags like *LeBron exposed and *Drake knew were trending everywhere. But something felt off. LeBron has been in the public eye for 21 years without a single confirmed scandal. He's been seen in locker rooms, airports, and clubs for decades, and now suddenly he's being careless enough to let something like this happen? Even Charlemagne Tha God said it straight, without real proof, this whole thing sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
If you ain't got proof,
yeah, I know.
LeBron got some money for some lawyers.
Exactly. I know. You get on your chat and you want to entertain people, or you might even want to come to the defense of Drake. But you got to think about what you're doing. You're talking about somebody's family. You're talking about somebody's wife. You're saying things that could potentially cause him to get a divorce, which potentially is going to cost him a whole hell of a lot of money. You think somebody not going to go to the mat to defend?
Still, the damage was done. People stopped talking about LeBron's basketball and started focusing on his marriage. The drama kept growing as academics claimed he spoke directly with Drake about private DMs involving LeBron's inner circle. He even said Drake first lied to him before later admitting some things off the record. Fans noticed something strange. Drake never publicly denied any of it. Instead, he posted mysterious photos with captions like, "You can't expose what's already forgiven." Imagine being LeBron, after years of being seen as the loyal husband, devoted father, and role model, now he's being pulled into a messy situation between two celebrities who thrive on controversy. That kind of pressure could shake any relationship. Then things took another turn. In a new episode of Savannah's podcast, the same one LeBron appeared on, fans picked up on some subtle but pointed remarks. She laughed when someone mentioned people faking happiness online, sipped her wine when loyalty being one-sided came up, and things got even more interesting when LeBron said this.
Because it's some cutthroat, ruthless ass bitches out here, right?
Savannah just nodded, no denial, no smile, nothing, and that moment quickly turned into a meme, because to the internet, it didn't look like a wife defending her husband, it looked like a woman silently acknowledging the tension. But maybe she wasn't the villain here. Maybe she was just reflecting the reality of how fame can complicate even the strongest marriages. Being LeBron James' wife isn't only about love, it's about endurance. Enduring the long road trips, the constant headlines, the quiet rumors, and the fact that in every arena, someone might be looking at your husband like he's a prize.